following program is an exclusive Disruption Networks production.
It's Bowling for the Bahamas and Celebrity Bowling Challenge to benefit the Bahamas Disaster Relief Fund. Sunday, December 1st, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. AMF Panorama Lanes, 1724 Genesee Street, Utica. Come have fun and enjoy a few games of bowling for a good cause. There will be prizes, food and drink specials, and some special challenges mixed in along the way. $20 per bowler or $100 per team includes 2 games and shoe rental. All proceeds go directly to the Bahamas Relief Foundation. That's Bowling for the Bahamas and Celebrity Bowling Challenge, presented by Disruption Network, Holy Pozzoli, and AMF Panorama Lanes. Sunday, December 1st, 1724 Genesee Street, Utica.
So you just bought your dream home, and now it's time to move. Let's face it, nobody likes to move. All the packing, unpacking, lifting, upstairs, downstairs, and broking everything, including your back. Let the professionals at EJA Moving Company take all the stress and pain out of your move. Competitively priced moving, relocation services, office moves, and complete packing and unpacking services. They work with everybody to make it simple and easy for you to move and relocate. Call EJA Moving Company at 315-335-0516. When it's time to relocate, have EJA Moving do all the work for you. Hit them up online, ejamoving.com.
Hey, Disruption Network. This is Mike Sacco, the general manager at Nye Volkswagen of Rome. If you don't know me by name, it's only because you have not received the best deal. There's only one reason to leave Utica, and that's to come see me in Rome and get the best deal on your next new, pre-owned, or certified VW. Mention that you heard this ad from Disruption Network and receive $250 off your next vehicle purchase. You'll know why our customers say, I love my Nye VW. Come see us at 5865 Rome Taberg Road in Rome, or visit us online at nyvwofrome.com.
Want to know what's going on at the D? Hit up DisruptionNetwork.net and check out our events calendar, brought to you by the Events Co. Find out about upcoming guests, special events, concerts, show schedules, community activities, and more. Get connected at DisruptionNetwork.net.
Welcome to EC Radio Podcast. We would like to thank all of our sponsors for joining the Disruption team, and we hope that you will support all of our sponsors. And of course, we appreciate you listening to this program.
Attention listeners, the host of this show and the majority of his guests are not responsible for the correct pronunciation of words, vowel dropping, reduction of sentences, loud vocal inflections, passionate conversations, excessive talking with their hands, and several undefined words. All these terms are exempt for the fact that we are located in the upstate New York region known as Utica, New York. Furthermore, the views expressed by our guests are not those of Disruption Network and their sponsors. Have an invigorating day.
Disruption Network.
It's sing-along time here.
Easy Radio.
Disruption Network. What's happening?
It's fucking great.
You like it?
Yes, I do.
DJ Ease1 approved, that's for sure. What's happening, everybody? We're live on the D. DisruptionNetwork.net. Follow along on all Disruption Network social media platforms. Give the wave now, pal. They didn't see you.
Hey, everybody.
They see you now.
All right.
Follow along all Disruption Network social media platforms, and you can find it at your leisure whenever you want. DisruptionNetwork.net, as well as Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, pretty much wherever you hear podcasts. Big ups to Meg McGrogan from Leveling Up. What a great conversation we just had on Leveling Up. A lot of fun. You can check that out on our website and our social media platforms. And Meg's killing it, just like everybody here on the D is killing it, and we're proud to be associated with some great people. That is for damn sure. We've got a lot of good stuff happening in the future, and we've done a lot of cool things in the past. So looking forward to continue to grow the D, and we're looking forward to that Business of the Year award presentation that's going on December 12th at Harts Hill. And we talked all about that on the Leveling Up podcast. So make sure you tune in and watch it and start a watch party, share it, like, comment, subscribe, all that social media lingo that you guys are so used to doing. So, yeah. Before we get anything, much love to Utica Coffee, Saranac Brewery, EJA Moving Services, my good friends over at the Utica Hemp Co., and Nye Volkswagen in Rome. If you mention this podcast at Nye Volkswagen Rome. $250 off your next vehicle purchase. NyeVWRome.com. DJ Ease1 hanging with me.
What's up?
How you doing, bud?
Very well. How are you?
I'm doing good, man.
Congratulations to everybody at the D.
Yeah.
You know, you guys are crushing it.
Right, man.
Love you guys.
Thank
I'm like so proud of you guys. Like, you know, to get to be honored for that award it's an achievement. You know, we started here from nothing.
Yeah, we did.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Grew, and it keeps growing. You got all these people involved. Well, there's positive attitude. It's just a lot of positivity in here. You know what I mean? So,
and
it's great.
And that's what we try to spread here on the D and
Spread
get involved
love
with the community and doing some fun things and creating cool content.
Absolutely.
That's what I love doing. So it's good to see you, though, man. I'm glad you get time to come hang out with me. I know you're bouncing soon, so I wanted to get a podcast with you before you bounced. And honestly, I wanted to come and praise you a little bit, brother, because the last couple of months, man, you've been like a rock for me. And it's true. Like, I've been able to lean on you a little bit with some of my personal issues and stuff like that. And you've been not only such a great friend, but a good mentor and like you've been my therapist.
I am not a therapist,
but you have been, man.
Thank you, man. I love you, brother. You know what I mean? It's all about love, and we're all here for each other.
Indeed, man. And to watch you, I mean, we've known each other for 30 plus years.
Absolutely.
And to see you go through everything you've gone through with your struggles and how you've bounced back from all the adversity you've faced in your life and where you are at right now. And how many years sober are you now?
I'm coming up on 3 years.
Yeah, dude.
Next week.
Next week?
Next week.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's I don't know how to explain it. It's utterly amazing. It's utterly amazing,
Yeah, and you feel great. You look great.
I feel great.
How much weight have you lost?
3 years ago I weighed 250, 260. I'm down to 178.
Holy shit, dude! You lost like 90 pounds.
Yeah, I lost the person.
You did?
Basically, yeah. Every way around, I lost another person. I got rid of that old person.
You lost a 12-year-old boy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's great, though.
Mentally, too.
No, but like you look great, and it's good to see. You're doing all this stuff, and you're positive, and just the way you're moving along in your life, man. And it's inspiring, and I hope you're inspiration to so many from where you were in your struggles to where you are today. It's a total 180.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a total 180. I don't even know what to say. Really, it's a lot of hard work.
Yeah,
a lot of pain. Growth. You got to have pain for growth, and it's a lot of looking at yourself, like really deeply looking at yourself and rooted problems, and where do you want to be, and it's hard. It's it's not easy. Mm-hmm. For years I was drunk and high since I was 15 years old. And I didn't know no other way to deal with anything. So. I have a lot of good people around me for support, and I go to meetings all the time.
Yeah, that's like part of your routine every day.
Yes.
You get up in the morning, go to a meeting, and you speak on behalf of the meetings too. Sometimes you get up and talk.
Yeah, I speak. Yep, it's about attraction. We don't promote there. So this is tough. Like, this is the first time me coming out. Like.
You're coming out of the closet?
Well, no. I usually, I keep it to myself. You know what I mean? It's like everybody's got their own ways of doing things. And, it's just to talk about it on air. Most people don't even know. They just think I stopped drinking. They don't know the thing that I went through. You know what I mean? So it took a lot of years to get where I'm at now, to fall back, to fall again. It's a lot of falling,
You got to fall, though, to pick yourself back up.
Yeah.
And that's the only way you can pick yourself back up is by falling.
Yeah.
And some people can't pick themselves back up, man. So.
No, addiction is hard. Mm-hmm. Alcoholism is hard. Let me admit to you people, I am an alcoholic and I am an addict. I'm your friend. I'm your neighbor. You've known me for years, and there's a lot of things you don't know about me. Mm-hmm. So I'm your nephew. I'm your uncle. I'm your brother. I'm everybody. I'm somebody you look at in your family.
He's your wedding DJ.
I'm your wedding DJ. where was I going with that? It's just a lot of pain. I came close to death a couple times.
Yeah.
That didn't stop me from anything.
Right.
No.
What was the turning point? Did you have like this one incident? Did you end up in jail or something like
No,
that?
I've never been to jail.
Never?
I've been handcuffed, but never been to jail.
Handcuffed to like a bed or something, or handcuffed by cops? Both?
Yeah. Yes, both. At some point or another in time, yeah. Just, I've never been arrested. Everybody's got a different story. And I've never been arrested. And I just, the death part of it, yeah, I knew I was dying, like spiritually, physically. My heart should have stopped. I have cardiomyopathy from drinking and drugging, which is your heart's enlarged.
Yep.
And that's from partying. And you don't know the insides, what you're doing, because there's a mental and a physical that has to do with addiction. I've been through, this is tough, but it feels good. I've been to outpatient programs. I've been to detoxes. I've been to rehab.
Yeah.
And by the hands of God, I'm here today with, just working my program.
Right.
And what's best for me. Everybody has their own way to go about doing things and what's best for them. And so, I basically tried every way possible to stop, and I could not stop. So,
But you did.
But that obsession is lifted from me. I have no obsession. I don't even like the smell of alcohol. Ugh.
How long do you think it took you to get over that hump? I know you admit that you're always going to be an alcoholic. You're always going to be an addict.
Yeah,
but
it doesn't leave you.
But how long did it take you to maybe finally give up the taste for the alcohol and the drugs? Was there a time period where you're like, you know what? I think I'm officially done. Like, because I'm sure it was a struggle when you first stopped.
Yeah, even when, there's obsession with it, you always glorify it.
Yeah.
And then there's when your body needs it.
Right.
You know what I mean? My body needed it. And so even going through rehab, I still needed it because I wanted to do things my way. And I have a thinking problem. Alcohol and drugging were just the symptoms of what my problem really was deep-rooted to have to do with me. So,
when you say you have a thinking problem, you tend to overthink?
I overthink a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But what's not, I can't explain it. It's hard to explain. It's like, okay, so if I'm pissed off, mad, or something like that, I'll go get high.
Yeah.
Just forget about it.
Right.
And not take care of things. And, it was just a progression through the years.
Just masking your issues.
And so everything was fine in the beginning. I had a great time drinking.
Oh, yeah.
I had some really great times.
Especially in the younger years.
Yeah, I had a really great time. There's, to everybody, it's, everybody's different. I don't know. Everybody doesn't have to be an alcoholic. I know people that have been drinking the same amount of time as me and still partying, but they could put it down at any time.
Right.
I could not. I needed it. I needed it every day. Whether it was weed, Coke, or alcohol, I needed it every day just to go to the store. You know what I mean? I could not function in society unless I was high or drunk. So.
See, for me, it's important to have these conversations because we grew up in this area and think about
around here too. It's a way of life.
It really is, and think about all the friends we've lost throughout the years. And I've mentioned this before. You and I go way back since junior high school. We've known each other for a long, long time, and we've lost a lot of friends because of addiction and depression and stuff like that. And that's why it's important for me to have these open conversations with everybody to get their stories out. And like you said, you feel better by talking about it, right?
Oh, you have to.
And I hope that this podcast can be an influence. If we could just touch one life.
I'm here to help.
Life.
I'm here for another person. This is why I'm here. I pray to help other people. I just pray to get out of my will and, to do something else good for someone else. I'm here for the next alcoholic addict if they need help. And I know, if all else fails, you need help, call me.
Yeah.
I'm here for anybody.
Yeah. And that's
I have
true.
open arms, man.
I can vouch for that.
Yeah. Open arms,
I
man.
can definitely vouch for that.
My story is different from everybody's story.
Yeah.
There's no story alike. So.
And now how do you maintain every day? And hit the gym a lot.
Yeah, I hit the gym. I have to be healthy inside. Being healthy mentally is the most important thing. So I go to. I'm an active member of AA, so I go to AA a lot, and people are like, "What?" Yeah, I don't promote or this is what I do. Most people don't, God bless them or whatever, but I'm here. I go there. I've been meditating a lot lately, and I just hang out with, I don't know, I do what I do and what's best for me. And I read a lot, especially about, spiritual stuff, you know what I mean? Because I was spiritually sick. It's, it's hard to explain, but, there's this thing inside of you and this and that, and there's a power, you have to believe in something, which I do, you know what I mean? So it's like, remember when you get high all the time and like have these deep conversations, like, hey man, let's get on some spiritual shit.
I still do.
Well, I could do that without that, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I don't need that no more.
Mm-hmm. So do you feel like your chakras are all in balance right now?
I'm always working on that.
Yeah.
Every day's a different day.
Yeah.
I feel good one day. I try not to. I just try to stay focused and calm because I get excited. I get mad. I get upset. I just, I have feelings today, which I totally forgot about. I thought I just wanted to stop drinking. Everything else comes now. I'm like, holy shit. And so...
Is that kind of what happened to you after, like, you quit drinking? You just hit, like, a shitstorm?
Shitstorm.
Like, immediately after? Because it's God testing you, pretty much.
Yeah. Basically, it's God testing you.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean by, like, higher power. I believe in God. I don't know if people can understand that, but I do. Because I'm here. I'm living proof of it. I have to believe in God, and He's helped me out tremendously. Mm-hmm. I can't explain anything of half the things that have happened in my life in the past 3 years. I'm still amazed by what went on and what goes on in the moves I'm making today to be a better person for my children, for myself first, because if I'm not healthy, no one else around me is healthy.
That's true.
So for me, my children, and who's my team. You're part of my family, and I have certain people in my life today that are just I really want in my life because you're very positive and good for me. So
yeah,
and I want to be good for you. Are there people watching right now?
Yeah, there's a couple. And I feel the same too, man. It's just like you've been there. You've been like my rock lately, and helping me through a bunch of stuff, and it's been good. And again, another reason why I wanted to get you on this podcast too is not only tell your story, and it takes a lot of balls to tell your story, man.
It does. It's tough right now, to be honest with you, because I live an honest life. Cannot bullshit no more. And that's with everything. Mm-hmm. I cannot lie. Lying hurts me deeply inside. I cannot bullshit. I don't know, like I can't bullshit today. If I'm upset, I got to tell you I'm upset. Well, I don't have to tell you, but, I'm dealing with something. Most of the time I have to reflect and look at why I'm upset. And most of the time it's just I'm selfish and self-centered. Well, not that, that I'm being like, it's funny. It's just weird. You got to really take a look at yourself because there's the ego. Ego plays a big part in a lot of it too. You got to get rid of your ego.
Yeah.
And their ego and the super ego.
And what's a good way to get rid of your ego? Like, what do you do to exercise your ego?
Oh, I really took a good look at myself, wrote it down. And I'm trying not to. There's I'm in AA, so you do the steps, and part of the steps is really taking a look at your life, and that helped. These 12 steps helped me. And not to be funny, I didn't know what it was. I thought like it wasn't a cult, and like I thought it was all. I tried in and out, and no, it was nothing like Like when they really told me what it was, I was like. This big light bulb came on. I was like, come on! That's what you mean by it? I'm like, come on! I was like, This is what your mother and father taught you when you were a kid.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is like what your gut was telling you. It's just amazing things. It's just like, oh, that's it. But then when, you got to do the work. You got to do work every day. Like I do. I check myself off every night. I pray constantly during the day. And I check off myself constantly. I have a checklist at night that I have to do to make sure I didn't hurt nobody. If I treated everybody with respect, because love and tolerance of other people, that's what we have. So I have to check myself off every night. And if I feel like I hurt somebody or did something, I have to make an amends to them. And then I really take a good look at myself and what happened. Because sometimes I don't recognize things. Because it's just, I don't recognize things. And it's like old ways. And it's really, if you want to change, you got to change everything around you.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
And it's like, some old ways still come back in. And it's like,
you're right.
I feel horrible. I heard someone I truly care about recently. And I truly care for this person. And I heard her and I feel horrible. And it was just 3 little words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the words go a long
way.
And they do. People don't realize it when you're saying it.
Yeah, your words, you're putting it out there. You don't realize that neither, especially what's, like I didn't realize like when you spelling, like if you write something out spelling, it's a spell. Mm-hmm. You're putting something out in the universe. It's a spell. Never thought about that one, huh?
No.
Yeah.
Never really thought about that one.
It's like what you put in the universe, you got to get,
Right.
What do they call that?
Karma.
Karma, but it's also called, I forgot the word. I'm learning like new things daily.
And
like what you really
important.
put out, like your energy that you put out, like being happy. If you're like subconsciously thinking being sad, you're going to get sad around.
Right.
If you want to be happy, you're going to get things happy around you. It's all a learning lesson. It takes time. It takes practice as well,
It does. It definitely takes practice and working on yourself and connecting
music's help.
Your mind, body, and soul, man.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it. I like getting on deep. I like the different conversations these days than the nonsense. I can't do things like I used to.
Right.
So
sometimes I like to reminisce a little bit.
Yeah, I do too.
But not all the time. I like to move forward instead of living in the past. And I feel like a lot of people live in the past. And it's cool to reminisce and talk old stories and stuff like that. But after a while, it gets a little bit old because you already lived that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want new experiences.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much where I'm at right now. As I want to try new things. And I already did the drinking and the drugging and all. I already did all that. And I had fun, I think. I think I have fun. But, but I want to do something new and new experiences and travel a little more and just have a clearer head and just move along.
I want to travel. I have a lot of things that I need to do. Mm-hmm. Traveling is one of them. I want to travel all over.
Do you have a bucket list?
I just want to do things. I do have one thing on my bucket list.
What's that?
You're going to laugh.
Can you share?
I want to go to Price is Right, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I want to go to the Price is Right.
They had the Price is Right at the Stanley a couple years ago.
No, I want to go to L.A. and go to the Price is Right. You know what I mean? Okay. But I do. I want to visit.
Drew Carey and shit?
Yeah, I want to go there. But I do want to visit, I want to go to Barcelona. I want to go to London. I want to go to France. I want to go to Italy. I want to go as many places that I can while I'm here because I need to explore things. I need to do things today. I could never do them before. Now I could do that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I want to explore everything and anything and to do whatever. I want to, I have goals I have to do yet, especially with DJing and, I'm good. If you think about that too. I got sober, and usually it's the other way around. I got sober, and I ended up going on tours.
I know. Because usually you're on tours, and then after you get off tour, you got to get sober.
Yeah, exactly.
And you went the exact opposite way.
To me, that's a blessing to me because it's like I felt I was supposed to be there. I'm supposed to be there. These things don't happen. I do have friends in the business, but also I had these great opportunities, and I'm still I tell people today this and that. They're like, huh? I'm like, yeah, I did. I'm doing it. It's like I'm doing it still. You know what I mean? But it's like all these blessings. Like you becoming friends with you. We've been friends forever. But in the past 3 years, we've become really close.
Right.
And I'm grateful for that, man.
Me too.
You know, it's quite amazing. It's like, I don't know. You know, I'm meeting new people all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a great summer too, and you helped us out a lot with Pirate
This
Crew
summer sucked for me.
Are you serious?
Well, it wasn't. This past year, it's a year. So this past year has been quite the learning lesson, what I don't like and where I want to be. It's a lot of self-reflection.
Yeah.
How my feeling was, where I was a year ago before that, what I want to feel like. And I met a lot of great people this year, but it's like I needed to, I went and put myself back to find out I had to go forward again.
Yeah.
But I didn't like where I was because it's not me anymore. So that was the old Gabe settling and doing whatever. Now, then, you know, me as a new person and reinventing you're always going to reinvent yourself. You do that all the time. You change constantly going. Every day changes. There's nothing the same. Every hour is different. You're still changing every hour. But now that was the old me, that's the new me, and it doesn't match to where I want to be. So life purposes, you know, that's what's your life purpose, you know? What is that word? What is that word?
Your life purpose?
Shoot. Old age brain fart. Dude. Legacy.
There you go.
Legacy.
See, I wasn't even
It's
thinking.
like I'm right, you know, what's my legacy here? That's what I'm like focused on right now.
Are you?
Yeah. What's my legacy? What's my life purpose here? You know, I'm not kind of I don't know. I don't know. It'll come to me sometime or another.
Right on. Having that balance.
Right on, motherfucker.
It's important to have that balance, though.
Yeah, very important.
Keep that balance going.
Never had a serious conversation on air like this.
No.
No.
Because you usually talk about Las Vegas.
Yeah. I miss these beats and biz, man.
I do too, man. You guys did a great thing for a while there.
You know, yeah. And then I got a job. That's what happened.
Yeah.
You know, all the things I loved disappeared, and I was like, whoa. That was a big eye-opener.
Right, or as the millennials will call it, adulting, which is
No, it's not
it's not. I can't stand that word, by the way, adulting.
Yeah,
it's called work, man. Like get to work. Like you're going. And what's the new thing called?
Adulting. It's because they hear it from someone else, and that, everything that we've learned and heard, we heard it from somewhere else.
Right, or what do they call it? What's the other one? Intermediate fasting. Have you heard that one?
What the hell is that?
It's pretty much them skipping breakfast.
Oh, you're fat. Do you realize what breakfast means? Do anybody know breakfast? There's a break in your fast. Breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
So you're literally sleeping 8 hours, 9 hours. So there's a break in your fast. That's your breakfast. You already fasted. You slept 8 hours. You haven't ate. So I don't know. That's the origin. I think that's where the origin of breakfast came from. It's, you know, you're breaking your fast.
Yeah.
Which you already slept. So
I know you got to get out of here, don't you?
Yeah, dude, I go get my spectacles.
You getting spectacles?
Yeah, I'm so excited to get new glasses. Well, you know, get the eyes checked out. But anyways, so hi, everybody.
Adeline's giving you some love, and also my mom, too. She says she's very proud of you, Gabe.
Oh, thank you, Ma. I love her. I love Addie. I love everybody.
Yeah.
But, just to let you know, Thanksgiving Eve, you got to come to Johnny Knowles. Sponsored by Olivieri's Pizzeria. I'm DJing from 10 to 2, so come down Thanksgiving Eve, everybody.
Buddy, it's Olivieri's.
Olivieri's. Yeah. What did I say, Olivieri's?
I don't know what you said. But
I said Oliveri. I said Olivieri?
I don't know what the hell you said.
Oh, sorry, Mike.
By the way, Mike at Olivieri's in Hamilton, New York, makes that drunken tomato pie, which is freaking phenomenal.
Really?
Oh, my God.
Sounds good.
It's a vodka Riggy sauce on tomato pie.
What?
It's ridiculous. He had it in here before Tomato Pie Day this past year, and we're going to make him come in again with that. So big love to Mike Clare and his crew over
love
at
Mike,
Olivieri's.
man.
Yeah, good people.
Good people, man. See, that's the other thing. I wouldn't have all these people in my life today. That's another thing.
Good people.
Great people. I've been blessed with so many great people in my life today.
Indeed, man.
You know, so.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll get you back on before you bounce, and
of course,
you have to finish this conversation so you could go get your specs.
Yeah, get my specs.
What kind of specs you getting?
I don't know, man. I'm kind of thinking like the thick rim glasses. I don't know. It's hard because I got an oblong face, you know. So it's like usually the glasses I get are like I get the frameless bottoms or something, but I'm like tired of it. But I don't know. It's whatever looks good. I wish I had someone coming with me to tell me, no, those look like shit.
Yeah.
That's always. I need somebody to help me. But so I'll have to ask the girls or who's ever working there.
Where do you go?
I forgot the name of the place. This is a new place I'm going.
Okay.
It's up on Commercial Drive. I think it's American Lens. I don't know. It's a commercial place. So
Cool.
I have brain farts. I can't think of
It's all
shit
good,
on
brother.
the spot sometimes.
It is all good, man. It is go. I appreciate you coming in and telling your story a little bit and talking about your struggles. I mean, again, I'll say it again. I think it's super important to open up this dialogue and have people tell their stories. And hopefully, if we could just touch one life through this conversation and somebody like, hey, man, even if they reached out to you and said, like, hey, man, I have a problem. I'd love to talk to you about some things.
That's why I'm here.
And that's why I do this from time to time on this podcast is to get people's story out there and help people with their struggles.
Yeah, I pray for that to help someone today because I have to get out of my will and help another person.
True.
It's not about me. It's about helping another person today.
Exactly. Exactly. We get so sucked up into our world and self-absorbed.
Yeah, that, selfish and self-centered.
We need to get out there and help each other.
Yeah.
It's really important to help each other. And especially the way the world is today. It's like there's less of that. There's so much hate and so much divide in this world, in this country. That this is the time where we need to come together more so now than ever.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, I turn on the news and my stomach goes in wobble, wobble, wobble. And I'm like, ugh, I can't. I mean, why? It's nothing to do with me.
That news.
Yeah, and, not funny. What goes on in the world with the president and our nation does affect me, but it really has nothing to do with me. I'm like, I can't control anything. It's out of my hands.
Right.
I can't control anything. It's the first thing I've learned is I'm not in control.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll just say if you wanted a reality TV star for your president, you got one. So there you go.
That's what it was.
Jesus Christ. But anyways, I don't want to get into the politics. But
no.
But no, this is good, man. And let's
can I just say I'm looking forward to lettuce next week.
Little fuck in the house. Got the poster hanging out behind you. I gotta mention though, I had a great podcast, and you sat
I sat in here, dude. It was awesome.
With Adam Deitch from Lettuce, who is one of the funkiest drummers on the planet. The guy's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Daddy Smooth. Like, he is great. His accolades are huge with, like, the people he's played with throughout the years.
Oh, yeah.
And to sit here and talk with him about, Lettuce and coming here, and Sam Kinninger was a great friend of mine for so many years.
Yeah.
And Sam started Lettuce, too, and he talks about that on
That's
the podcast.
crazy.
So check that podcast out on DisruptionNetwork.net or Apple or Google or Spotify or Stitcher. It's pretty much anywhere. And Lettuce is coming up Wednesday at the Stanley Theater. People, don't miss the show. Don't miss it.
No.
If you got to question yourself if you like music or not if you miss this show.
Yeah, I mean,
Seriously.
really, it's just like really great music. It's just funk. It's
a party.
It's a party, dude.
It's a party.
I love it.
We're going to have a funky good time.
I can't. I'm excited.
And I saw my boy Justin Smithson the other night from Showtime.
Justin's awesome.
Yeah,
dude.
the whole Showtime band was at Styx. It was like the Showtime field trip the other night.
Come on.
But I was talking to Justin, and he was telling me Ghost Snow, the band that's opening for Lettuce, the keyboard player used to be in Toto.
Come on.
Yeah, and Deitch even says those guys are just such badass
I listened to them the other day, man. I love them.
Yeah, some good stuff.
Yeah, really good stuff. They got some really good music on there. They got 2 albums. I haven't listened. I only listened to the newest album, but the first album, I think it was in 2015. I haven't listened to that yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta check them out.
Lettuce is out there. Great festival band. They play at all the major festivals. They're out there everywhere. They're out on tour right now, and they're going to be at the Stanley Theater, our beautiful Stanley Theater, coming up next Wednesday. Showtime right around 7 o'clock, and we're going to do it up, man. It's going to be a great time. Don't sleep on it. Even if you've never heard of Lettuce, do yourself a favor. Try something new, people. Try something new. Get out of your comfort zone. Try something new. You might like it. So... people are sheep. That's what it is. They just
like, I don't know if I'm gonna like. They just go enjoy yourself. Open up.
Exactly.
Just let go, and open. Just be open to it because if they just don't put a little 2-step in your step, I don't know what to tell you.
Seriously, if you can't
man.
move
if
to
you
that
can't
band,
move to that, then
you got no soul.
Yeah, no, there's not. No,
there's nothing.
It's all soul. It comes from their soul. So
it really does, man. But it's going to be a great show, and I have a feeling like after you're coming out of that show, you're going to sit there and start remixing some of their jams.
I've already been thinking about, like I told you before. One more thing. It's like I told you before. It's like I want to create this. It's hard to create like the jam bands like that in the funk. I liked that festival. I love the people there. I like it a lot. I really like funk music because, I'm a I'm an open format DJ, so I play everything. And there's too much great music just to play one genre.
True.
I love house music. I love soulful house music. I really love house music. It's like really, it's got a really funky vibe and all that. And I like to incorporate that with funk and like jam band. I want to try something. I feel like, I don't know. I want to try something like that. I don't know what they play. I don't really like some of the DJs like go on tour with these bands. I don't know. I don't go to too many festivals. Only except for the ones around here, you know what I mean? So
I've been to a couple.
Yeah. So I don't know what they play, but it's like, I don't know. I'm going to figure something out.
You will. You'll get it. It'll come to you. It'll probably come to you.
The creative process, I love it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let me ask you, too, now that you have a clearer head, how's that creative process coming along?
10 times better.
10 times better, right?
Here's another thing, too, about, I used to think I had to get high to create.
I used to think that, too.
And no, I am 10 times more creative now than I've ever been.
Mm-hmm.
I just recently did an art piece at Sickenburger Lane with Angela and everybody. I haven't done art in 19 years, 20 years, and it just brought me back, and it was an amazing feeling just to draw and to do graffiti again. I've always been in the art scene, the art community. I've been around that my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Art and music. I don't know. That's just me. That's who I am. That's really who I am. Art, music, and I love skateboarding. But
you're too old for that.
No, you're never too old for that. You're never too old for anything.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So, but I love that, and like to be creative today. My process is like right now lately, I'm getting back into me. Instead of getting back to me and finding this creative process again, and where do I want to go, and and come up with mixes and blends and come up with sets, our sets, and looking forward to the future wise. I have big plans. I'm making a real major change in my life, and for more growth. So within the next year, me and Time Lab Orlando. I got a lot of stuff working with TSAP, and I'm looking forward to the future. And man, it's a lot of ups and downs. I don't know what's going to happen. I can't even tell you what's going to happen 2 hours from now. But I can't even tell you what's going to happen in the future. I'm just looking forward to growing.
Yeah,
just personal growth. And
so one thing we've been reminding ourselves, each other, we've been reminding each other about self-love. And it's just like make
Self-love.
sure you take care of you first.
You have to take.
And then if there's no self-love, you can't give love.
No, it's
to
true.
anybody. So you have to love yourself first.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. The other thing I want to mention, too, like last night we were hanging out with the Uncle Louie Variety Show, and look at those guys. They're in their 50s, right? They didn't blow up until like 2 years ago, like 49. Like 50 and 51, respectively, are their ages.
Yeah.
And they didn't really blow up till like 2 years ago. So they were in their late 40s. So, dude, it's never too late.
Never too late.
If you're passionate about what you love, you stick to your guns, you blaze your path, and you do it to feed your soul.
Yeah.
And then that's what they do.
You want to be happy with yourself. You can't. Then you get your night. It's just so much. We got to talk about that another time.
We will.
I got to go.
I know. Everybody, check out the Straight Out of the Basement podcast from last night with the Uncle Louie Variety.
Yeah, dudes are hysterical.
Here we are talking about sobriety today, but last night I got a little tipsy.
Yeah, dude, that's you. That's it. You know what I
mean? Drinking a little bit on that green sambuca that we had last night, but it was good.
Fucking green, the mean green pea. Imagine, did your piss smell like sambuca this morning?
It smelled like coffee, like it always does.
Fucking great.
It's true though. But Gabe, thanks so much for hanging out and
thank
telling your story.
Brother. I love
Before
you,
bow, I love you too, man. Before you get out of here though, we should definitely do this again. And to get it off your chest and to talk about.
This is a whole different ball game coming here and talking about it because it's like I'm opening myself up to people that I never, and that's why I'm here. So,
exactly.
I usually keep it to myself. I don't go out there and say, hey, I got this and that. I'm doing, right. I keep it to myself because it's about me.
Exactly.
And if you want to know, please come to me and ask me, and I'll be quite honest with you about everything.
Yeah.
I don't go out there and, I have this and that, but I'm very proud of I'm proud of myself. You know what I mean? I've 3 years, nothing absolutely nothing, and I'm quite amazed. I can't, it's the hand of God, man.
You're killing it, brother.
I love it.
Keep going, keep shining, brother. Success and nothing less, my friend.
That's it.
Absolutely.
You're not first, you're last. No, I'm joking.
Much love to EJA Moving Services. When you're ready to move and relocate, hit up Eddie and his crew at 315-335-0516. They move everything for you. They'll move you wherever you got to go, or hit them up online at ejamoving.com. Also, check out Utica Hemp Company. They got 4 locations. If you're living in pain, check out CBD. It's working for me on a daily basis.
I got to go talk to them.
Check them out, uticahempco.com. Also, Nye Volkswagen in Rome. Mention the D, $250 off that vehicle purchase. So if you're in the market for a brand new Volkswagen, and I highly recommend getting yourself a Volkswagen. I love mine. That thing is awesome on gas. I get like 40 miles to the gallon of gas when I take it on the highway. I'm cruising, bro. I think I fill up my gas tank maybe once a month or twice a month. That's it. I am lucky. I definitely am lucky. But much love to my friends over at Nye Volkswagen in Rome. Big ups to Mike Sacco out there. He's doing big things. I see his face on TV all the time on WKTV. So make sure you mention that you listen to the D when you see Sacco out there in public. Coming up tomorrow, I don't know what the hell I got going on tomorrow, but we got something going on tomorrow. I never know what I got going on, Gabe. Never. But that's okay. That's all right, though. But I want to remind everybody they can listen to this podcast and previous podcasts of EC Radio on DisruptionNetwork.net.
I just want to tell you, thank you for having me today.
It was fun.
Thanks, everybody, for listening and tuning in. Make sure you tune into Z every day, please.
Thank you. Thank you, and we'll see you soon.
Don't forget, Thanksgiving Eve, come party. Come hang out, playing banging beats all night long.
We're going to be banging and beats. Banging and beats. I love it. It sounds like a porn. Later.
Thank you for calling the EC Radio Attitude Adjustment Line. Press 1 if you need a good slap in the mouth. Press 2 if you need a stern verbal lashing. Press 3 if you need a timeout. Press 4 to respond to the voices in your head. Press 5 if you need to talk to your mom. And if this is an actual emergency, please hang up and call someone who gives a shit.
EC Radio.
Only on the D.
It's Bowling for the Bahamas and Celebrity Bowling Challenge to benefit the Bahamas Disaster Relief Fund. Sunday, December 1st, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. AMF Panorama Lanes, 1724 Genesee Street, Utica. Come have fun and enjoy a few games of bowling for a good cause. There will be prizes, food and drink specials, and some special challenges mixed in along the way. $20 per bowler or $100 per team includes 2 games and shoe rental. All proceeds go directly to the Bahamas Relief Foundation. That's Bowling for the Bahamas and Celebrity Bowling Challenge, presented by Disruption Network, Holy Pozzoli, and AMF Panorama Lanes. Sunday, December 1st, 1724 Genesee Street, Utica.
So you just bought your dream home, and now it's time to move. Let's face it, nobody likes to move. All the packing, unpacking, lifting, upstairs, downstairs, and broking everything, including your back. Let the professionals at EJA Moving Company take all the stress and pain out of your move. Competitively priced moving, relocation services, office moves, and complete packing and unpacking services. They work with everybody to make it simple and easy for you to move and relocate. Call EJA Moving Company at 315-335-0516. When it's time to relocate, have EJA Moving do all the work for you. Hit them up online, ejamoving.com.
Hey, Disruption Network. This is Mike Sacco, the general manager at Nye Volkswagen of Rome. If you don't know me by name, it's only because you have not received the best deal. There's only one reason to leave Utica, and that's to come see me in Rome and get the best deal on your next new, pre-owned, or certified VW. Mention that you heard this ad from Disruption Network and receive $250 off your next vehicle purchase. You'll know why our customers say, I love my Nye VW. Come see us at 5865 Rome Taberg Road in Rome, or visit us online at nyvwofrome.com.
Want to know what's going on at the D? Hit up DisruptionNetwork.net and check out our events calendar, brought to you by the Events Co. Find out about upcoming guests, special events, concerts, show schedules, community activities, and more. Get connected at DisruptionNetwork.net. Only on the D!